Welcome everybody to today's episode of Keeping It Loco with Kim. I have the opportunity to interview Simona of Hair Studio by Simona in Palm Harbor. So let us give her a warm welcome as we start the questions. Welcome, Simona. Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is a really nice salon that you have. How long have you been in this area with it?
The salon itself, I just took over it December 1st. It's been a salon though here for about 14, maybe 15 years. The last owner, she had enough of it. So.
Okay. So what made you decide to open up a salon?
I've always wanted one. I used to work for, different salons, and I moved down here from New York almost 2 years ago now, and I didn't actually expect it to happen this fast, but here I am.
There you are. So what services do you provide?
All hair services, extensions, color corrections, highlighting, balayages, hair cutting, some waxing. We do just, the basic stuff, eyebrows, lip, chin, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been in the hair salon business?
Oh boy. Without giving away my age, because I don't want to. I started assisting right out of high school. So from when I was about 18. So about 14, maybe 15 years.
Okay, so I won't do any mental calculations with that.
Okay.
Okay. So you moved here from New York.
Yeah.
So what attracted you to our Palm Harbor area?
I came down to visit a couple of years ago. I came with my mom. She was buying a house up in Pasco County. And just from driving around and, exploring the area, I knew I liked Palm Harbor and wanted to be in Palm Harbor.
So you've been here now since December.
Yeah.
And your first salon you've had by yourself?
No, I actually had a cute little place in New York. It was just 2 stations, so it was just me and my best friend in there, but it was nowhere near this big. And it was just the 2 of us in there, so it was a lot easier.
Now that you've expanded your operations, has there been anything that you have learned along the way that has surprised you and that you were not expecting?
Yes.
Okay.
From going to hiring stylists and stuff, I've realized a lot of them come fresh out of school, and that's a lot of what I've been getting, but the schools really don't teach you anything. So that's been a little bit of a struggle, trying to find somebody that's been a little bit more experienced. Not saying 15, 20 years behind the chair, but fresh out of school is really what I've been getting, and that's been a little bit of a struggle.
What would you say to someone, maybe they're in high school now and thinking about going into the hair styling business?
Do it.
And just do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
If you like any part of the business, do it. You won't regret it.
So what are some new trends that are occurring in the hairstyling or our cosmetology business?
Well, the mullet is back.
The mullet.
The mullet is back. Just basically wash and go hair is also back. Nobody, really wants to sit there and spend time blow drying, curling, doing all of that, which I can understand. It's hot out here. You don't want to blow dry. You just want to kind of something quick, easy, a little messier, textured.
And how about colors? Are people still experimenting with colors?
Colors, there's a lot of the fantasy colors, the blues, the pinks, and all of that. And then there's a lot of blonding. A lot. Everybody wants to be blonde. Balayages for that more, lived-in look, where it's a little less maintenance, that kind of stuff.
I've heard the term balayage. Can you explain that process?
Balayage is just a technique. It's just freehand painting. It's a form of a highlight, I guess you can say. You get a little bit more of a natural look with it, because you can't go from black to blonde in one sitting with the balayage, basically.
Okay. Do you have any interesting or success stories that you can share with the community?
There's a lot of stories. I don't want to just pick one. So.
Well, pick several. Just let them flow.
Well, Recently I had a client who wanted to start transitioning from, the typical maintenance of constantly being in here, getting highlighted, to cover those grays, mask those grays, whatever the situation was. And she just kind of wanted that, she wanted her gray hair and the dark that comes through to just show and blend. That way she can go 4, 5, 6 months without it. And that took us about 4 or 5 months to get her there. It was a process because, of course, you want to maintain the integrity of the hair. You don't want the hair breaking off all over your brush when you brush your hair. So, low and slow.
Okay.
Yep.
Has anyone come to you with hair so damaged that you could not rescue it, or has nobody been that far yet?
No, not that far yet. And I hope nobody comes in with such damaged hair that we can't help them. That would be pretty bad.
You seem to be a specialist in rescuing bad hair.
That has been a thing. I've actually realized that since I moved down here, that's a lot of what I'm getting. The horror stories that people have been going wherever they've been going, or the at-home stylists that in their kitchen they want to cut their own bangs, or they want to do their own color, and so we fix all of that.
That is good. You have such an excellent reputation.
Thank you.
So what do you do when you're not in your hair salon? What kind of interests you to, how do you spend your leisure time?
When I'm not here, which is a little hard to say because I'm always here, and if I'm not here, I always have the phone in my hand because it rings. But other than actually working, being behind the chair, I love the beach. I hate the sand, but I love the beach, so I would prefer going in my pool, but that's usually about it.
Do you have anyone calling you like Sunday evening or Sundays
Yes.
to help? Oh,
actually, I had somebody call me last Sunday. It was similar to what I was just saying. She tried to do her own hair, and she just did not want to walk around with it anymore. And she was like, normally I won't be in on Sundays, I won't take clients, but she needed the help. So I came in on Sunday. We fixed her up and it worked out great.
Excellent. So thank you, Simona. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate all of your information that you shared, and I can't wait for the community to hear all about you. And pick up that phone and call Hair Studio by Simona.
Of course. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome. Okay. And thank you for tuning in to Keeping It Local with Kim, and off to another interview with another business owner.